Chief Farias is absolutely every single one of those things that I just mentioned. And he's much more. I believe you've got the bio there in the program, so I'm not going to go through and repeat all the things that you see there, but I will say this. Chief Farias represents everything that we are here to celebrate tonight. He's one of us. But he's not just one of us. He's a leader in this wing. He's a recognized expert in his field. And not just locally, but across the state and across the nation. He's committed himself to developing our young airmen both professionally and personally. He's a published author. He's a very regular public speaker. And he was absolutely instrumental in leading our response to the fires last fall. So there is no person on earth who would be more appropriate to talk to us this evening about being forged in fire and grounded in excellence. And so would you please join me in giving a very warm welcome to our guest speaker, our own Chief
Not to mess this up. I made a couple observations tonight. One, that this room is a lot bigger standing up here than it is down there. And the other one, that I get a little older every year, and you guys keep getting a little younger. It's one of those things. Good evening, everyone. Members, supervisors, distinguished guests, and of course our award nominees. It's an honor and pleasure to be here tonight as we recognize the outstanding men and women who come to work every day that keep the gears turning and execute our wing's awesome mission. To our nominees, this is the last stop before we celebrate, and you ought to be proud of yourselves. After a long year of paying your dues, the moment has arrived. But, there was a but. You didn't do it alone. Okay? Here tonight I see family and friends and proud parents and supportive spouses. And they provided you guys with the foundation that got you here. They will continue to be the most important reminder of why you answered the phone. So let's give these folks a round of applause. Each one of our nominees, I didn't know this was on the exit for this. Each one of our nominees is a difference. They have showcased their exceptional talent on the front lines of their work center. A place where the real magic happens. A place where ideas are born and leaders are forged. And a place where you can feel the heartbeat of the mission. Our nominees are the best and brightest of what our Air Force is all about. In fact, I thought I heard a few Kryptonian accents here tonight. There's a problem with the microphone. It sounded a lot funnier than I had in the Well, my friends, it's all about having the right attitude. Attitude sets the world on fire. An attitude asks the question, what if? Now, there's few statements more powerful than what if. Because it dares us to challenge the status quo. And it dares us to put our money where our mouth is. And tonight we're honoring those that asked that question and committed themselves to finding the answers. I see no one in the Air Force has more power to influence our service than the folks in the trenches, fighting the good fight day after day. Not the President, not General Buck, not Colonel Moss. And with this great power comes great responsibility. Who said that, Mr. Sagan?
Spider-Man.
That's right. That goes out to you, Colonel. Those guys now together. More love and more superheroes. Each one of our nominees is here for a different reason, and each of you took a different path to get here. But you are here. You didn't wait for success to happen, you went after it. You see, opportunity knocked and it was disguised as hard work and sacrifice. But you answered the door anyway. And that says a lot about you, your heart, your guts, and your determination. You see, success is always the distance between this right here and this. And that distance is the difference between knowing what to do and having the will to actually do it. And nothing Nothing exemplifies that more than when success transcends the individual and makes the whole team shine bright. And a great example of that was during the Canyon Fire. After 10 days and 10 nights, bureaucracy died, and absolute mission clarity guided our wing. The goals were simple: save the launch complexes, put the fire out, and restore mission capability. The fire, however, was not so simple. It was extremely dangerous and very complex. People worked in conditions they'd never worked in before, doing things they'd never done before, next to people they'd never met before. Talk about stepping out of your comfort zone. We had leaders at every level of the wing pulling teams together to get the job done. Now, you probably can't really prepare for an event like that. Lord knows we practice and we try. But the scale and scope and the intensity of that thing, we were literally at war for a while. And conventional thinking goes out the window. We had to trust our people to adapt and overcome, to rise to the occasion, and to keep hope alive, even when things seemed hopeless. And it did get pretty crazy up there. And I remember once the smoke cleared and the dust settled down just a little bit, I went to pick up General Buck and Colonel Moss and give them a quick tour of the insanity. And I hadn't seen General Buck in a while since he was our wing commander, so seeing him come back as the 14th, I had a chance to chat. But when I picked him up, he said, "Chief, the last time we were hanging out together like this, the Pine Canyon fire was threatening to burn the base down." And I'll tell you, the way we responded to that as a wing had a lot to do with me getting my first star. I said, "Here we are today, and you were doing your damnedest to make me a colonel again." During that fire, we learned an awful lot about ourselves. We had to dig deep, and those who got checked. And let's face it, most folks will never experience an event like that again, most likely, especially not on an Air Force base. But it's a testimony to the incredible talent that we have on Vandenberg. Talent that can overcome just about anything. Talent that we're here to recognize tonight. Now, by virtue of their many accomplishments, our nominees are leaders. So I direct my last few words at you guys. In the months and years ahead, you will lead, you will follow, but most of all, you will serve. So serve with honor, follow with trust, and lead with integrity. Remember, leaders' greatest ally is their own example. So, Moss, I want to thank you for inviting me to be on this side of the podium and share this historic night with you guys. And God bless our nominees, and God bless the New England Patriots.